Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Oh no. It's a double oh no day today. This article has just exploded, ladies, all over my twat over the last half hour or so. So I thought I'd do a video about this because it's pretty funny. This is coming from reclaimthenet.org. By Naga Pramod. Probably butchered your name. Sorry if I have. And they're running with the title of Sony was granted a patent for spoiler blocking technology. No. Just days before The Last of Us 2 leaks. So this was written on the 5th of May, as you can see. So let's get into a little bit more, shall we? The technology will apparently control the amount of spoilers a player comes in contact with until they've completed enough of the game. On the heels of Sony and Naughty Dog's overreach in abusing the DMCA system to cover up leaks of The Last of Us 2, it's been revealed that Sony has patented new spoiler blocking technology, which could be coming alongside the new PlayStation 5 set to launch this year. So obviously, it was never going to interfere with The Last of Us 2 spoiler leaks. However, the technology is based around a platform, which is completely irrelevant because The Last of Us 2 spoiler links just came out through the internet. And that's how the leaks will always come out. And then Shill's like, what's he called? I've forgotten it. My brain's awesome, right? And seriously, my brain's amazing right now. It is completely forgetting things I don't need to give a shit about. Jason Schreier, that's it. There you go. His name was out. I had to drag it back in. My brain was like, we don't need that. Okay. So Schreier, who complains when he doesn't get spoilers and says, no, bad thing, spoiler bad thing. But when he does get spoilers, post them, you know. So that's always going to happen. People are always going to put up spoilers to advance themselves if it fits with their own narrative anyway. And if it doesn't fit in with their narrative and it comes their way, then they might try and, you know, dissuade it or push it. But anywho, so this is for really people who are specifically on the console and don't go anywhere near the internet. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But let's just also go into this. Yes, Sony absolutely abused the DMCA takedown system with the help of Musso in issuing YouTube channels with copyright strikes. But not just copyright strikes, copyright claims. And doing both of those was a very deliberate act. Because like me, if you get one lifted, the other would remain and it would still keep the video silent. So even though I've had the copyright strike removed from my channel, the copyright claims exist on the channel and they don't have to respond to the claims for 30 days. So they've got approximately 25 or so days until they either don't respond or they say, yeah, let's go to court. In which case I'll go, yeah, let's go to court, shall we? But I have to give them that time to respond, which is very frustrating. And it is something that I've had a bit of a spat with YouTube about because they've proven themselves to have falsely attacked channels. Yet YouTube are allowing them the period to have a response. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But there you go. That's just abuse for you. So you get what you deserve. Sony has devised a new system that is supposed to help players that are playing a game avoid spoilers. I've gone a little bit too high for you, ladies. To avoid spoilers online until they finish the game. Sony were granted the patent on April the 23rd, 2020. Just 4 days before controversial and off-putting leaked scenes from the upcoming game The Last of Us 2 were leaked online. Yeah, putting the two together, though, slightly misleading because obviously it wouldn't have affected it anyway. From what I can gather, this is when we'll go into the patent here. Anyway, we'll get into that part. Simply put, the new patent pertains to a technology that allows Sony to prevent users from potentially spoiling the game they are currently playing or are wanting to play. The tech behind the patent, however, does not prevent users from watching any content from any game that they have already played or from the parts of a game that the player has already experienced. Now, it sounds a bit confusing to me, I'll be perfectly honest with you, and then I'll give what I think is my spin on this, what I think this is actually attempting to do. For instance, if a user has already cleared the first two parts of a game and is yet to clear the final two parts, they may be prevented from learning any spoilers about the final two parts with no such restrictions around the first two parts that have already been played. How? That's my question. How? Right. If somebody goes online, they can find out spoilers left, right, and centre. Sony can't dictate what's going to go online. This is bollocks. On the console itself, maybe you can do certain things like you are in chapter 3 and you do something or see something cool, you screenshot it. And then you send that screenshot to Twitter. Maybe it doesn't give notice that that person's done that if you follow them as a friend, so it doesn't come up in their gubbins, down below, their profile stuff and all that. Maybe that sort of thing. Maybe blanking out trophies that may give away certain spoilers. T-pose. I don't know. But this here is local on console, remote network services. So this is only going to be console-based regardless. So this is never ever going to prevent somebody from getting spoilers. Oh, I've just played the first two chapters of Last of Us Part 2. Been waiting for this game for 7 years. It's wonderful seeing Joel and Ellie back together again. Just gonna put my feet up and relax by going on to Twitter. It's not gonna prevent that from happening. I do think this is, I don't know, it does feel a little bit fruitless at the end of the day. Because just from personal experience, I can't say, this might be different from you, but I do a fair bit of gaming. Yeah? I've been doing a fair bit of gaming for a long time because I'm an old, broken down giffer, alright? I can say, without hesitation, I have never had a game spoilt for me by somebody I've seen on the console. By any information. I've never had that. So this all seems a little bit... to me? I don't get it. Anyway, let's carry on. Although there is no official announcement about the technology's full details and what the spoiler blocking technology may do, here's what we know. The technology disclosed herein can allow players to engage with friends and the community around narrative games with the confidence that they will not accidentally see spoilers, which can include an activity, character, item, outcome of activity, action, event, location, and attribute of character or item the patent reads. Right, so that's like screenshots, trophies, items on your character, the character itself. Yeah, so it's kind of like blocking off screenshots and trophies, really. By the looks of it, a spoiler is a description of an important plot development. And we know what a spoiler is. We know what a spoiler is. Sony's efforts in trying to shield users from spoilers is going to cause many to wonder how the company could achieve this without somehow having access to a user's device and digital conversations, suggesting that such measures are likely to be rather invasive. Yeah. Now, I was actually thinking this, because I was thinking, you post a screenshot on TwitTwat, is it giving permission to not only access that person's TwitTwat, obviously, to post it on TwitTwat, but to block, if that person is linked to other people, to block their TwitTwat from seeing that person's screenshot? I don't know. All I know is that once this whole business with Current Day's over, I could really do with a round of golf. Okay, so I don't know how on earth they're going to pull this off. I don't like the sound of it. It does sound as if they're wanting to get real detailed, potentially, into your informations and what they can do with your informations and how they can control your informations. But all of this is mute anyway, because you can just go online and see it all. See it all, baby. Because it's not having access to my PC or anything like that. You can jog on, Sony. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. I'll be streaming Tuesday with Gary from Nerdrotic with some more bagging, boarding, and chatting. And I'll be back myself with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.